Let's leave it there.
So what advice do you have for those who are new in the business and those who are stuck? Let's take both together. Those who are stuck and those who are new. But let's take those who are new. What advice do you have for them?
Okay,
Then those who are stuck.
All right.
Yes.
For the new ones, this is my advice. Try as much as possible to be focused. You must remain focused in this business. When I do my orientation for newcomers, I tell them, you must establish your why before you start. There must be a reason for any action you want to take. Make sure you establish your why, because your why will stand as your motivation. When you remember your why, you will know that there is something that you have not gotten yet, so you don't quit. You remain focused to it. Just like the way you go to school, secondary school, rain season, dry season, sun, all the problems strike, you don't quit. You wait until you get your school cert. This is how you pick out your why. I am doing this, and I tell people, when you want to pick out your why, don't just say, my why is I want financial freedom. You know what is financial freedom? It is too large for you to explain. You cannot define financial freedom because financial freedom is relational. It's relational. Yeah. So what you just do is, oh, I want to build a hospital. And if Longrich will be paying me well from my efforts or my team's efforts, then I will use the money to build a hospital. And this is why I want to come into this business. Establish it. The moment you say that, then you start working towards it. You start building from 500 naira bonus to 1,000 naira bonus to 2,000 naira bonus to 3,000 naira bonus to 4,000 naira bonus to move from Diamond 1 to 2, from Diamond 2 to 3. You don't just come in and say, I want to be a star director. Stop it. That is not really, you are just, dreaming. That is not a realistic goal. You have to build a smart goal, a goal that is achievable. So when you get that why is what you will start with. Then tag on to your leader. Look at the hierarchies of leader in your team and tag on to the one you feel you are confident in. It could be your grand upline. You could have a private talk with him that, look, I have watched and observed this business and how things. I like to be under your tutelage. Then, if he agrees to be paying attention to you, then you must follow foolishly. Why following foolishly? If you follow foolishly, it means wherever he goes, you go. Every leader, I'll just confess to you, every leader in this business wants to climb. And because they want to climb, they try as much as possible to keep to the rules, which says you must have two people, one in your right hand, one in your left hand, for you to move to the next level. So as you are leaving that space, two people are taking over. So try as much as possible to walk into it and follow them foolishly. When I say follow them foolishly, they may want to engage you in making you see far by putting you on their shoulder. Don't see it as labor. Don't see it as hard work.
Deep. This is deep, guys.
When your leader, who you are following foolishly, calls you, Ebuka, please, you will go to Aba for me on Saturday to go and deliver a presentation. Hey, I don't know what to say. I have not achieved anything. No, far. We didn't achieve anything before we were talking to billionaires and millionaires in the hall. You say, hey, so please, you give me some tips. I say, oh yeah, no problem. Your leader will always give you tips on how to address them, so long he knows the audience you are going to face. He knows your capacity before he's sending you, but you don't know. As long as you obey, you may achieve 50% of what he wants. He is happy with it. Next one, before you know it, people want to associate with people who know road. You don't send somebody a message who does not know road in the afternoon. You go and send a message in the night. So it is the man that knows road in the afternoon that you will send message on that same road in the night. So when he starts developing you, taking you to see far, he is expanding your capacity and capability. He's showing you the right path. This has become a constraint to so many people who want to grow. They don't want to follow foolishly. If you obey your leaders, if your leader say, do this, come online on so and so time, share this thing, share it. He knows what he's saying. Do you know the importance of sharing something your leader has posted? When you share something your leader has posted, somebody calls and say, do you know that person? You say, yes, of course, he's my leader. The person comes and registers with you because he knows that with you, he can get across to that person. That is all.
Yes.
Isaac Newton said, if I could see further, it's because I stood on the shoulders of giants. You don't come into a conference and start talking. You first of all hold on and start listening to what they are talking about. After knowing what they are talking about, before you contribute your own. And that is how the business is. Those who know the road, follow them. Do what they say. No leader wants to mislead his team member. Never, not in this platform. Because if you follow them, you will be climbing with them. And in this business, nobody loses. Everybody achieves that destination 5-star. Why? Because they did not stop movement. Just keep moving. Like Martin Luther King Jr. would say, if you cannot run, walk. If you cannot walk, just roll. Keep moving. Just keep moving, because before 2-3 minutes, you have covered some few distance. Don't give up.
That's true.
You must invest in your personal development at a very early stage in this business. Don't be stingy to your business. If you are setting up a business in Balogun market, you will definitely pay for shop. You will paint the shop. You will set it up. But in this business, we don't have that opportunity to spend all those much. So you must have what is called working capital. It's a business. You must take it as a business. You must treat it as a business. You must, first of all, invest in yourself. And you look out for those key indicators you need to be able to promote your business well. You need a lot of things. Data, you must need it. You must try as much as possible to make some trips because of team members that are doing well. It's very vital. You must pay for training, because if you don't pay, you don't pay attention. You must pay to learn from people who know the business. Achievers in your platform matters a lot. You don't joke with them. Anybody that have reached that level of achiever in your platform, go for some little training from them. If they are organizing training and they say pay. If you don't pay to learn, you will not learn well. Any learning, I know what I spent to pick up an MS in business development and innovation. The Emma you know in 2029 is not the Emma you know in 2021. 2019 is not the same Emma you know in 2021. Why? Because it's a different levels right now.
We've moved. We are moving.
You see, when you go to business school in the UK and they open your brain and they put it inside with innovative capabilities, then you will know what I'm talking about. And all this was because I am leading people. I need to invest in myself. I need to have something new to tell them. If you are not innovative, you will be eliminated from the competition. So many businesses are becoming obsolete in our very eyes.
Yes.
In the UK, in 2030 deadline, no car using fuel, diesel, will be allowed on the streets. What happens to the producers? What happened to the producers? Are we thinking about this? Do you want something to come to reality that what your business you are doing is obsolete? For those of you selling televisions, I don't need to tell you anymore. Those of you dealing on electronics, I don't need to tell you anymore. The phone, the 5G phone has changed the whole thing. Cars doesn't need drivers anymore. So you must invest in your personal development to expand your capacity building. because you want to go into leadership business proper. It's a business of leadership. So my advice for these new ones is focus, follow your leaders foolishly, invest in your personal development. Try to read books. If you cannot read, go to YouTube and be learning from people that have dropped things there. You understand? That could help you a lot. Spend your working capital on personal development. Is a must if you want to reach the sky in this business. Then for people that are stuck, you have nothing to worry about because you have reached a certain level. You may be a pre-diamond. You already have a code. To God be the glory. You have done well. What you just need to do now is get a coach and a mentor. He will reposition you. Because if I give a general advice, it may not fall into some people's disposition. So, but a mentor will first of all get what are those things, know your disposition, and now use your disposition to profile a solution to you. And you will see things just working accordingly. So get a coach and a mentor. He will reposition you for those of you who are stuck. Don't crisscross. Don't jump from one team to another because you are not growing. No, get paid. If you are paying for any services, you will get professional solution. That is what I will advise you. Pay for just make sure you're always paying for development because it's a business. If you are treating it as a business, it will treat you as a business owner. That is all I can say to those who are stuck. Get a mentor and a coach in the platform who will help you out.
Wow. Wow.